Greetings, I'm Hondo, and this is my review of the Damnation Audio MBD2. My single chain for today is going to be this Serek Lincoln into my Trickfish 0.5K bullhead, into my Apollo X8, into Ableton. Let's not waste any time, get right into the Soundclips. Now that you've heard the pedal, let's jump right into the build quality. This pedal is probably one of my favorite looking pedals that I've ever had, and the texture on the finish is really cool. All the knobs are really solid, they turn nice and smoothly, the switches are really, they feel really well made. Overall, this pedal just like looks and feels really well thought out and well put together, even more so than a lot of pedals you'll see out there. There's quite a few controls on here, and they're all a little bit special, so let's just dive right into what each one of them does. Starting on the upper left, you have your volume knob, which controls your volume, and then all the way over on the right, you have the gain knob, which controls how much gain you have, and everything else has a little bit of special sauce to it. So on the clean knob, this clean is actually low pass clean, which is really cool because it avoids you having any kind of like phase issues or weirdness going on in your upper mid range. Then over on the right here, you have the depth knob, which injects just pure low end into the distortion signal, which kind of just like is a thickness knob. So if you turn it to the right, you get a much more dense kind of sound. Then the 20 dB switch adds in 20 dB of gain, which basically takes this from kind of a drive distortion pedal into like outlandish fuzz crazy drive territory. Lastly, the shift switch controls the frequency that the tone knob is going to control. So with the shift in the up position, you have a 600 Hertz tone control center, and then with the shift switch in the down position, you have a 300 Hertz. In the shift up position, it gives you like a nice kind of like cutting brightness and upper mid range, and then with the shift down the lower position, it gives you some like nice kind of like burpy, almost like honky kind of mid range. So it basically lets you pick where you want your bass to sit in the mix, which is excellent. So as far as my impressions of the pedal go, this is easily one of my favorite pedals. The pedal is incredibly versatile and it sounds great. Right out of the box, you can get really nice distortion that has a clean fundamental to it. So when you kick it on, you're not really losing a lot of your low end. If you want to get even more low end and kind of more of that foundational part of your bass tone in there, you can use the clean knob to bring in some of that low pass clean signal, so you don't get any weirdness happening with the clean and the distorted high end fighting with each other. It just sounds fantastic. It sounds really natural. Then if you want some like crazy wall of sound, blow everybody else off the stage kind of low end in your distortion signal, you can just turn that depth knob up, which gives you kind of that stage vibrating, kind of bowel dislodging kind of low end, if that's what you're shooting for. Then on top of that, if the regular range of the gain knob is not enough for you, you can kick in the 20 dB switch, and then you have another 20 dB of gain. So the range of gain on the pedal is incredibly huge. And then on top of that, you have two different tonal centers for the tone knob, so you get to pick whether you want a super cutty, kind of like gritty aggressive tone, or if you want to have something that's focused like a little bit lower in the mix. So basically you can decide whether you want something that's like more modern sounding or maybe a little bit more old school. And I may have mentioned it earlier, but this pedal really seems like it was designed by somebody who sat down and thought, okay, what is basically every bassist going to want the option to do in a distortion pedal? And if that was the case, I think this pedal just absolutely nails it. If I were putting together like a small pedal board or something like that to take out on gigs, if there were gigs happening, this pedal would definitely be on there, whether I was doing a cover band thing or if I was doing my own original music. The different types of distortions and different types of sounds that this pedal can get are just crazy, and it does it all in one little box. For the bonus clips on this pedal, I wanted to kind of show off the versatility of it. So I want to play it with a couple of different basses, play it with a pick, play it in some different genres. Also wanted to show off that the distortion does a really good job of adding information to your bass signal that other pedals can use. Say for instance, if you're running like a flanger or something like that, you kick this on, it's going to make your flanger come to life. As if all that wasn't enough, you can actually turn the gain knob almost all the way down and just use the rest of the tone controls on the pedal to just give your bass tone some sculpting without even adding any gain to it, which is fantastic. So if you use it in that way, this could be a pedal that you can kind of leave on all the time, which in addition to all the other versatility that you get with the actual gain sounds is just incredible. In addition to the bonus clips in this video, I'm actually going to throw a link up here to a playlist that has me playing through a couple of different basses and going through all of the different suggested settings from Damnation Audio. So if you want to hear some more examples of the pedal, go check out that playlist. That's got about 6 or 7 other sound clips in it. And if you dig any of the sound clips, let me know which one was your favorite down below. And here we go. So overall, I think this pedal is kind of good for everybody. If you're the type of player who's gone through tons of distortions and you have like a really refined taste and you're looking for something different that you might not already have in a drive pedal, this can do that. Also, if you're kind of just starting out, maybe you don't really know too much about drive and you're just looking for a pedal that's going to give you kind of like a lot of versatility and maybe open the door into figuring out what kind of drive sound you like, this pedal will also do that. So essentially, whether you really know what you want or you don't know what you want at all, this pedal is probably going to do something really cool for you. So that's about it for this video. I hope you dug it. If you did, please do subscribe and leave me a thumbs up. I'd super appreciate it. Also, if you check the description, there's links for my social media down there, including my Twitch and a Discord server. And speaking of which, if you're watching this before December 1st of 2020, there's an active giveaway going on right now, and following me on Twitch or joining the Discord server are ways of you gaining additional entries into that giveaway. So check out this link right here for information on that. If you're watching this after December 1st of 2020, you missed out on this giveaway, but there's going to be another one coming if I manage to hit 1,000 subs. So you'll hopefully get in on that one. That said, I hope you're staying happy and staying healthy, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.